grab this so I can sell it.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Yeah, bro. I was like, back in the day, bro. We back. We back to what I'm used to.
And the Houston Texans. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL
I'm about to put it
season,
in there, man.
we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes me a while. I'm old.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a
It's in
touchdown.
there. Hold on. Let's go to my concepts. Let's see. Is my shit the same? I don't know where my remote is, so.
2 and now on first down. That's caught by his big tight end.
Where's my remote?
And he's taken down, but able
I
to
can't hear
slip
nothing.
across the 35.
And why am I echoing?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first
Somebody do
down.
something about that.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Ah, hit that hole wrong.
Down to the 12-yard line. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category.
Oh, okay, I don't have to. Oh, it keeps in my gun with. Oh, that's nice.
What I really enjoyed about that
Okay.
run, what made it so impressive to me, was how he improvised along the way. Sometimes on a big play, you just get the football and you take off in a straight line and go. But this time, how about the artistry of that play? That looked a little bit like a Picasso to me.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Intercepted.
I meant to hit circle. I hit square. My stupid ass. It was 3 people over there and I hit the wrong
His
button.
guys will get the football back. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how
Yeah,
the
man, that's
conversation
what.
begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Fights forward for only about a yard.
What's
after the
on?
21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson now to throw.
What? Wow. That's my fault. I over pursued. No, it's but I actually wanted to spin back, and he just I just hit the stick wrong. It's all good. I'll live.
Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap.
It don't tune the hell out this nigga.
And getting this just shy
Jesus.
field, they'll spot it at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
Get him, Wilson!
Now, Watson, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson. Screenplay, Johnson.
Oh, man. Learn how to tackle for Jesus.
5-yard line. 14 yards is the
Jeez Louise.
To a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Why am I in the Hail Mary?
20-yard line.
This playbook.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back into
a double team, and it's intercepted.
That was a bad route run, and then I overthrew that.
These guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb.
Man, my corner should be good enough, bro. We shouldn't be
inside the 30.
letting these niggas work us like this.
First down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
28-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. Now they go screen.
That was better.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Third and long. It's Watson.
Oh, I did an extra move and I didn't want to.
And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jordan Akins with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted.
He caught up to that nigga.
Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Just go to your recent.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be
we gotta get to the quarterback, man.
This early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3,
what a shift right there.
Try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Damn it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
On 1st down, here's Breida. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 29. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. The pile, and he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
If we can get some good route running, we might be all right. Shit.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. forced out to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit.
I didn't pay attention, bro.
I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough.
That shit is trash because nigga didn't even block. If the nigga blocked, we'd be all right.
They're swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
It's that turbo button, bro. I was throwing it to X. And I forgot he got a... It's all good. It don't matter. Fuck that shit. We're doing too much.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Try to run it in. It's Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Damian Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was.
Yeah, man.
You mentioned the option. Most people think the quarterback's not.
But you know, I be calling them line audibles, bro. That's really.
So when you do keep it,
I basically tell niggas where to go.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Hit that nigga.
I think it's time to call your
bruh.
together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
You really are, but at the same time, bro, I felt that in my spirit. I call a pinch. You know the pinch blitz, where they blitz on the outside and the inside?
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
That's
Go
tough,
to the
man.
playmakers. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
we gotta think better.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
I need to download my defensive playbook. I need to make my defensive playbook.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Caught left side by Cobb. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder.
Hey, man, that's what that nigga feels like in real life.
I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things.
That's
in
my
any
guard.
event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry. In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed.
I got a solid backup,
All
though.
it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
How do you do audibles on this bit? How do you do substitutions? It's all good. We'll
So
figure it out
first
later.
and 10 now from the 30. Looking to pass. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Cox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
Oh, yeah? Where he at?
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I said, what did Bobby in jail? You can't be that real in jail, bro. I hate this shit. Yeah, man, you can't. Nah, bro.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
I don't even matter, bro.
What do we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
Yeah, man, but I'm just saying we can't be. I just hate that we feel like the realest nigga out there is a nigga in jail that can't do nothing for his family. Can't. You know what I'm saying? It irritates me. That's all.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Jay out here playing conservative.
Watson, off play action.
Bruh. Stop. Madden does that, bro. Let me get off the block. I pushed that nigga out the way.
Game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought
Gotta get there, man. Can't let this nigga pass the ball.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 24. They go back to the ground.
Dang, they double teamed the shit out of Wilson.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's some good blocking right there, man.
The previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they've been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. This puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Texans 14, Dolphins 13.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was
under pressure, and the Texans.
I actually didn't say that, stupid nigga.
Matthew
Dumbass.
Never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down.
Now, Fred, when I said read, did you think read or read?
From the gun, it's Tua. He sets to fire deep. And that is intercepted. Or was it?
I don't know, bro. I feel like you looked at that hole and said red first.
So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last
Oh,
time.
man.
Something here on third down.
Bro, if I could just get... Hold on. Can't pass some streaks like he used to do.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And my goodness, another interception.
We got no passing game out here, fam.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the
No, I know, bro. They got nothing. Oh, man, that's terrible.
What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a fifth interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Nah, did he get that home?
Took a
Nope.
shot, couldn't connect. Will Fuller was the intended target.
There's two niggas on man.
Second down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And a short gain here down to the 22. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now Watson on 3rd down. And they've got it inside
Bro,
the 10 at the 8.
we can't blitz the whole team and not get there. And then don't blitz. All right.
Remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play.
Nah, bro. We should have been there. You know what I mean?
And this time, they get it to him the more conventional way.
Nigga, we blitzed the whole damn front 7. We got that fast when I blitzed 3.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Clearly, route running is important.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Watson going to try and run it. And he gets halfway.
Oh, he didn't fumble?
6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it.
I was finna say, bro, they didn't let me get him?
Because they're competitive as well.
Are you going for it? All right.
That's cool. As he did there. Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back now in Houston, and we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Oh, he sheds himself free. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock it down.
I don't know what that is, but I'll take it.
Good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
First down, Dolphins.
This is Breida. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Breida. And not much there at all.
I try to cut back in.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
And sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. They run with Breida.
Ooh, shit.
And the Texans scoop it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's letting this one go for... And this is caught inside.
Come on, man.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 30 yards there.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs...
Hey, man, you're supposed to make them great, ain't you?
At the end of the season after a big year, the consistency and the continuity...
Oh, use part of the deal to get the new zone.
Their blocks is pretty impressive.
Oh, you want to do what with that man?
So after the touchdown, here's
That's not what you said at first. You should have said pause, nigga.
And this will
Nah,
be
bro.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, bro. I can hear just fine.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next.
Hold on, wait a minute. What? What happened? Oh, what I'm missing?
Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2 points.
Why can't I see? I'm not married.
Here on this drive does very little at this stage.
When I become married?
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they will score a pick 6.
I seen it too.
Texans TD. That's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey,
Excuse
we
me.
might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6.
I'm gonna change my playbook.
Still within striking distance, a 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 29-yard line.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
You playing FIFA on the 5?
They bring pressure from the inside and they get
Is it
home.
different?
Yeah, hard to block everyone, isn't it? And on this play, someone did not get blocked. He's the one who got home.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Call of Duty does do it. You bought it on
Calls
4.
for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're
I don't know why I'm
indeed
going for this.
4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
I got the new Call of Duty. Sound good, but I suck at it. So it don't matter. Everything feels different on this damn controller, bro.
Behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put
Jay, this customer called me talking about, man, if this don't start working, I'm going to return it. You know what I said?
Now on 3rd down, that pass
go ahead.
Down in the backfield.
No, go ahead.
Incomplete.
From the snap,
turn it.
Looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but
He just dumb.
that guy was covered.
It's working.
Took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks
Oh,
good
you
as
balling.
He'll field this at the 5.
Ah.
Right at about the 10-yard line. That'll be a 47-yard.
Ah, what's wrong with you, nigga? What you?
And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick.
Who they playing?
They tried to throw on 2nd down.
Because I can't watch my Mavericks. They all got damn COVID.
Tua sets up to pass it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
They got double COVID. Hey.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Fighting through it, he's got space.
Jay, you cheating, bro. You supposed to kneel the ball, bro. You out here doing the most, dog.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here.
Bro, I don't even want to, bro. Who got Lawrence? Oh, we can't trade.
To be able to produce this late in the game.
Can I change to a right-hand quarterback?
This one's over.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Bro, that shit is tough. All the plays for right-handed niggas.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Ain't nobody played with left-hand quarterback since Michael Vick, 2006. Man.
Touchdown of the afternoon, and the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations,
man, I'm drafting the wide receiver for sure.
From where we sit,
1st round.
it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Little flip of fortune. They had a chance to possibly pin
I
him
know 30,000 first round. I got one.
Start at the 40. First throw now for the backup Trubisky. They got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Yeah,
1st down.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Trubisky. Trubisky out here.
He's going to let it fly.
I pressed the wrong button.
Intercepted.
That's all good.
Picked off by Gary and Conley. And that will ride a
Jay, you ain't shit, bro.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Houston, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams.
Good game, Jay.
Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the problems
now
just get worse
now
and
how I
worse
turn
as
this
they
stream
fall
off?
to 2-9 now on the year.
I see.